BTCUSDT price prediction. So I am expecting Bitcoin to move upward. But before that, if you look at my last video on technical analysis right here, I did this video that was 9 days ago. And after I did this video, market moved back a little bit. And in this video, I talk about market crashing back all the way to the downside. And people call me a lot of names. In fact, it got worse to the point that immediately after I dropped that video around this very area on the price action, because I was expecting market to come back down significant retracement before the next move all the way to the upside. I was not expecting that the market come into this very point. That was just the case. But that retracement was very, very necessary. And people call me a lot of names, especially when the market do this very little move upward. And finally, we see that big crash market did early this very week. And that was very, very crazy. Exactly as predicted, market is going to crash, and market did crash. And right now, we are at this very point. What am I now expecting on BTC USDT 1-day chart? And if you trade Bitcoin, you better pay attention and watch this video all the way to the very end, including ETH. I am going to take a broader look at what we should be expecting on Ethereum moving forward. All of this in this video. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not for more crypto videos like this one. Also turn on the bell notification so that you receive more updates. Now, if you look at the BTC USDT 1-day chart, you discover that a lot of things has happened right at this very point. One important thing about this very area is that market have been coming into this very point a lot of times. You see the market move upward from here, come back down, move upward, come back down, move upward, and come back all the way to the downside. Two things very important right here is, number one, is that this very level is an important level of resistance that must have to break before we see market move upward. And the second thing is this very point of support is a very important level of support. So market is ranging between two horizontal boundaries, and for market to move upward, one of these boundaries have to break, and that is what I am personally expecting right now on this very price action. And from what I am seeing on this very price chart, I am expecting that the market move upward. This retracement, for me, in my personal opinion, have come to an end, and market have to make that move upward, and a possible breakout of this very area of important resistance, because this is very important right now. So what you should be paying attention to or keep your eye on is for the market moving from here all the way to the upside. And I have a lot of parameters that you need to look out for. And the first one that you should pay attention to is for this very candle that is forming right now to close bullish, especially above the previous bearish candle. I am on the 1-day chart. This very candle that is forming right now should close bullish above the previous bearish candle, as you can see on this very price action where this cursor is. That is the first thing I am looking at right now. Then the second thing is that if you look at this very price action, you notice that the market move upward, okay, and then come back down. But the market touched this very point of important support, but did not stay there on the 1-day chart. What that means is this retracement is coming to an end or have ended already, and the market is going to move upward from this very point. That is my take from this price action and what I am seeing on this very price chart. And the next thing that you need to pay attention to, which is the third thing, is the stochastic RSI, which I use in gauging momentum in the market. Right now, the stochastic RSI is sitting at the oversold condition, okay, about to cross over each other. That is the blue line about to cross over the orange line, which means market have that capability of moving upward from now henceforth. And therefore, I'll be paying attention to a crossover first and a movement out of the oversold condition, crossing the 20% line right at this very point moving forward. This will further fuel the market moving from here all the way to the upside. And I am expecting this to happen between 5 to 9 days. Okay, from now to 5 days to 9 days, I am expecting this move to occur, and the market is going to move all the way to the upside. This is what I am personally looking at. And the next thing I am also paying attention to, which is the fourth thing that will confirm that the market is really going to pump hard all the way to the upside, approaching this very point of important resistance right here, is for the MACD indicator to move upward. We should start seeing the MACD histogram depreciate momentum from the negative side, as you can see right here occurring right now, and begin to form on the positive side right here. Not only that, if you look at this very MACD indicator very well, you discover that the market is still at the positive side. That is the MACD line and the signal line, as you can see right at this point, is still on the positive side of the MACD, which means the market have capability of moving upward if we begin to see this reduced momentum on the MACD histogram right at this very point. So this is what you must have to pay attention to right now for you to be in the right direction of the market. I am looking at a bullish momentum moving forward right now on the BTC price action. Pay attention to that. Is very, very important. You be in the right direction of the market than to be in the wrong direction of the market. And if you go down a little bit to the 4-hour chart, it is covered that the 4-hour chart make a significant move upward after that very crash, okay, that occurred on Sunday into Monday, and then markets move upward, and we have this good retracement of this very move. Right now market is moving upward again, but one thing that is very important right here is I did not see good momentum on this very move, which means market have capability of coming back down a little bit, okay, before that final move I am expecting to come in the next 5 to 9 days. This is what I am expecting right now. So on the 4-hour chart, expect the market to move upward a little bit, then a good retracement back down, possibly touching this very point of important support on the 4-hour chart before market will begin to move upward again, approaching this very level of important resistance. This is what you must have to keep your eye on if you are trading BTC. And once Bitcoin begin to make this move upward, every other alt is going to move upward as well. And for ETH, one thing very important on the ETH chart is that a key important structure have been broken on this very point. We have this resistance right at this very point. So important resistance right here, and the market have been obeying this resistance in the past. And if you look at this very point as well on this very support line, we have this very point on the support, which means markets have been in this very formation of this very falling wedge formation all the way to the downside. But what happened on Sunday and Monday was that the market break out of this very falling wedge. And when that happened, for me, is always a spike, okay, a spike to collect liquidity, and market is going to begin to continue again in that upward direction, because a falling wedge in an uptrend is a bullish continuation pattern. Look at it right here. Market move upward from this very point of support, move upward. That was from December. And then market come back down for retracement. So we're supposed to see market continuation. But what happened here was a spike, okay, all the way down to where the market moved from in this very point, at this very support level in November, around this very area. Then market is going to move upward, because what happened right here is a lot of persons take position around this very point for market to move upward, and around this very area for market to move upward, but market did not. And possibly for that long position, liquidation point will always be around this very area, around this area, and around this very area. And that was why we see a massive liquidation last week Sunday and this week Monday, as market dipped all the way to the downside. And that was a very drastic, crazy move all the way downward. But right now, I am expecting the market to recover upward. Personally, I am not expecting the market to come back down into this very level anymore. Market should begin to recover and enter into this very area of this falling wedge, and afterward market should break out on this very point. Once the market can break out of this very level of important resistance on this falling wedge formation, then it means that market now have capability of moving upward. Except that happen, market is going to hover around this very area before we see that very breakout all the way to the upside. So if you are trading alt, you need to use this in that perspective and know that market now have capacity of moving a little bit upward, but it should enter into this area of this falling wedge and have a breakout on this resistance. Once that happens, then for me, it is clear that the market is going to begin to move upward. And that is what you need to pay attention to right now if you are on this very price action. And the 1-day chart is very, very clear. Market is going to move upward. And to further buttress this, if you look at the stochastic RSI indicator, you discover that the market is gradually coming into the oversold condition, which have not happened perfectly yet. Right at this point, I am waiting for that to happen and possibly a crossover. And if you notice as well, the MACD line and the signal line is already at the negative side of the MACD, which is very, very bearish. However, I am still looking at the market moving upward because you don't need to follow indicator. You follow price action and use price action as the first criteria on which you want to place a trade or your prediction. So this is what you must have to understand right now if you want to be in the right direction of the market. So I'm expecting the market to move upward in the next 5 to 9 days on ETH. Market on the 4-hour chart right here will have or play a different scenario. What I am expecting on the 4-hour chart is very different from the 1-day chart. If you look at this very point, market drop back down drastically downward, and then we see this sharp move upward. This very level of resistance is very important, and that is where the market is right now. And if you look at this very movement, it lacks momentum. Okay, there is no momentum at all on this very price action. And what that means is market can move upward a little bit and begin to come back down. So basically on the 4-hour chart, I am expecting that the market retrace. Okay, retracement is needed on this very price action before any move is going to happen all the way to the upside. So a slight retracement should occur before the market is going to move into this very falling wedge formation that is on the 1-day chart. Once we see that, then it's a guarantee that the market is going to begin to move upward. The most important thing on this very price action is if you go to the 1-day chart and take a critical look at it, one thing we must have to pay attention to is for the market to move into this falling wedge. Once we see that, then we should be expecting a breakout of this very level of resistance on this very falling wedge formation. This is what you need to pay attention to right now, guys, if you want to be in the right direction of the market. Comment below in the comment section. What is your prediction? What are you looking at on the Bitcoin chart and the Ethereum chart? Comment below right now. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not, and turn on the bell notification for more crypto videos like this one. Also join our Telegram channel, the link in the description, for more crypto news, updates, investing in day trading strategy. Thanks for supporting this channel.